Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a plan with me. I think it's been a couple weeks and I fell off the wagon hard, you guys. So what I'm gonna do in today's video, I'm gonna share with you where I am for the month so far, how I did last week without planning, and then where I am for the month so far. And then I need to figure out what my goals are for the rest of May. Today is the 21st. So I have, what, a week and a bit, I think, to get myself on track. As you can see by the desk I'm using, well, this is actually a table. I'm at my cottage and it is the Victoria Day long weekend. So tomorrow is a stat holiday. But yeah, I'm going to, since I have a bit of time here and I have some time alone in the cottage, I thought, let's get this done. I'm drinking my decaf out of this beautiful mug I got in Nova Scotia when I was there in the fall. And I got 2 of these and I thought they were perfect for my cottage. Aren't they cute? And they match. My cottage is teal and blush pink and these brown colors. Okay. So yeah, guys, I don't know if I've ever done this where I've just not put the pressure on myself to do planning. Last Sunday was Mother's Day and I was here at the cottage and I just wanted to spend time with my family and not stress at all about having to film, have no agenda. That was my goal and it was amazing. It was a really great day. And then we came home on, I think, the Monday. Let's take a look at last week since I did not film last week. So this was the week before, right? No, hang on. Oh, right here. So the week of the 8th, I did do my planning here. As you can see, I just like barely looked. I did some of these things, but I just didn't check them off. I didn't really look at my my weekly task. Here's my time blocked schedule. At the beginning of the week, I was checking things off and then I stopped. We did all of this, but I just didn't come back to this. So here's the Monday, the 8th. So I did do CEO time. Like I pretty much followed my time block schedule. I feel like for the first few days and then I fell off. Did 14 contacts total that day, 1 contract signed. Here's my Tuesday, 5 contacts from follow-ups, 1 contract signed. You know what, I think I only did 1 contract. I don't know why I wrote it. Anyways, I gotta figure that out. Did some my projector, my human design stuff, so I did that day. Yeah, got lots of tasks done. Did some lead gen, worked on Falcon Ridge, so that's a property we listed a week ago Friday, so I had to work on my script for my video, things like that. Thursday, we had photos and video for one of our listings, staging consultation at another one, so that was out of town. That was very busy. And then I think, obviously you guys know I don't really schedule things on Fridays, but I was like so tired because we were out of town. We didn't get home until like 11 on Thursday. Yeah, and then we went to the cottage for the weekend, Friday afternoon, and then it was Mother's Day, so nothing, no agenda, didn't even open my planner, just totally present. It was so lovely. And then I did fill in numbers here, but that's kind of as far as I got. And then I did not plan for the current week that we're in. So I decorated, but I did nothing. Oh my gosh. So we came to the cottage, we came home from the cottage on the Monday. I just, lots of rest. And you know, like it was great. It was Mother's Day. I had a really rough week PMS wise. I'm in perimenopause right now. Well, have been for the last year, I would say, but it's like progressing. And so I just did a lot of rest this week. I was exhausted. I was in a lot of pain this week. I woke up with vertigo on the Monday, this past Monday. Luckily it didn't last, but I was kind of out of commission. I did sit on the beach for about a half an hour with Ryan, just just to soak up some vitamin D. And then I had enough energy to make dinner, and then we just relaxed the rest of the night. And then Tuesday, we went to, oh, we were still at the cottage. Never mind. We went home from the cottage Tuesday afternoon. We just took an extra day. Yeah. And then here is my Wednesday. We came back to the cottage. So we went home for like a day, and then we came back to the cottage. And I did some calls before leaving. This is just a phone call that I had. We were invited to go do a seminar at a retirement home. So I just took all the notes from that phone call. And then here is Thursday. And Thursday was just running a bunch of errands. Sort of like, even though we've set up the cottage for the season, this is the Victoria Day long weekend. It's kind of the first long weekend that kicks off the summer. And so we went to the grocery store. We had to run some errands and just like stocked up for the season. And so yeah, a lot of errands. But yeah, I was so stinking tired this week. And the pain that I was in, it was just bizarre. Perimenopause is no joke. No joke, I tell ya. And then Friday, here's Friday. So really not much work this week because it was just so, like, we took care of a lot of things because we launched a new listing on Friday. So Friday, no, we didn't. I'm sorry. We're listing it this coming Tuesday. So this was prep. So we drove it's Brantford, it's out of town, did our listing video. We had photos and everything for that day. We had to install our Bluetooth lockbox. So we had a lot of things to do for that. And then we sold our listing Monday night for our Falcon Ridge listing. We listed that one on Friday. We listed Falcon Ridge on Friday, sold it Monday, got the deposit on Tuesday. So that's the day that it firmed up. So yeah, it was officially sold on Tuesday. So that was a busy, it actually started on Mother's Day, like in the evening, just all the questions coming in from agents. All of a sudden, it was a very busy open house weekend. And then, yeah, anyway, so we finally got that done. So yeah, the vertigo and everything. And then I didn't write anything down here, but I was like negotiating. I think we finally got it sold by 10 p.m. is when we got the final signatures. So it was a lot of back and forth between, we had 3 offers on the property. So that took up my Monday night anyhow. And then we got the deposit on Tuesday, which is great. And then we conditionally sold our other listing on Hazel Glen, which was wonderful. So that we sold, I believe that was Tuesday. And then, so a lot of, yeah, it was a busy, like, it wasn't like I wasn't working. It was finalizing things for our 2 listings that we sold, and then prepping for our listing that we're putting on the market on Tuesday. So it was a busy week. So I just did not put that pressure on myself that I had to get my calls in. I just, it was enough just to handle all of that with my energy levels this week. Okay, so that's the Friday, and then this was yesterday and today. So that's my week, you guys. Yeah. So here are my results from last week. 3 contacts, 1 firm deal. That was Falcon Ridge. Our Hazel Glen listing is conditional on the buyer's lawyer reviewing the status certificate because it's a condominium. So that will get firmed up this coming week. Yeah, so what worked? Well, I don't know. I protected my energy as much as I could. But what didn't work is I didn't time block, I didn't plan, I didn't set up a compass card. It was just going with the flow this week. Nothing real intentional. I did set up this next week. I did this on, I think, Friday. I just sat down and was like, I just need to get things out of my head and on paper because of this past week, just not... yeah, it was task heavy, but not like, you know what I mean? No time block to schedule. Okay, so yeah, this is my week. So this is my weekly task card that I use. This is the order that I do my planning. So the first is my week recap. So that is my week recap. my quarterly goals. Let's take a look and go to my goals tab. See how I'm doing with my goals for this quarter. So my goals this month was to focus on my deficit. I mean, I kind of am, but I'm not. It gets, like I said, I think it's 2 weeks this month that I just didn't plan, and I didn't set up a compass card. So yeah, so I still got time. I have not been intentional with my social media. It's sort of like the last thing. And then I have not done the 2 CMAs this month. Wellness, sleeping habits. Yeah, I'm just letting my body sleep. I'm not setting an alarm, which I don't really unless I have to be somewhere in the morning, which I make a point of not scheduling things in the mornings because I've just never been a morning person. And now that I work for myself and I'm not in the corporate world, I do not set things in the morning unless absolutely necessary. Focusing on physiotherapy and mobility. I could do better with neck and shoulder physio, but I've been doing good with other physio that I'm doing. And then strength, 2 workouts per week. I was doing pretty good. And then last week was a write-off. I think I went, let me check here. How did I do last week? I did 1, 2, 3, 4 days with no exercise because I physically I couldn't even muster up the energy to go for a walk simply because I was so busy with selling our 2 listings and prepping for our other listing. So that took up all of my energy. So I did not have energy to work out. Yeah. But I had a naturopath appointment last week and my body fat percentage went down and my lean muscle went up, even though my weight stayed the same. It's great because I have been doing more. So I did strength. You know what? I've been doing a lot of dance actually. Core and glutes, so that's strength. And then this kickboxing class that I did, there was a lot of push-ups type idea, so there was some strength there. So anyways, it's just nice to know that what I've been doing is actually working. So I am trying to lose weight since the pandemic. I've probably gained 20 pounds, even though, I mean, I look in the mirror and I'm like, people are like, you did not gain 20 pounds. It's like one of those things where I guess I carry it well, but I don't feel good. So for me, it's just more about how I feel. I'm not feeling my best. And I know the weight where I do feel my best. And that's my goal is to it's just, having the energy, the flexibility, the balance. Like I'm just not feeling as in shape as I'm used to. All right, so yeah, that's where I'm at for there. And then development, I've been working on my human design, which is fantastic. I signed up, I think I told you guys this in my last video, which was just a where I'm at so far with my human design journey video. And here is my sort of human design notebook where it's all things human design. So I've just been taking so many notes. And it's great, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm on week 5 of my projector course, and then I will be starting my HDX. I can't wait. Okay, I have not read yet, and I listen to my podcast all the time, so that's not an issue there. And in terms of where I am at for this quarter, because this is the 2nd month of quarter 2, sleeping habits, guys, I go back and forth. I'll get to bed by like 12:30, like before 1, and then I fall off the wagon on the weekends because, you know, Ryan and I were just having fun and watching movies and just living life. And next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. It's like, I got to get to bed. So yeah, that's a work in progress. Time blocking my top 20%. I did so good with that in April, and I have fallen off for May because, like I said, it was the let me see here, since May has started. So I didn't start off well. I didn't time block the 1st week of May. I did the 2nd week of May, and I didn't do the 3rd week of May. So that has fallen off this month, but I will get back on track. And then following a schedule, again, same thing. It goes hand in hand with the time blocking. When I time block, I do follow it. FaceTime monthly with my family. I have not FaceTime with my dad. His birthday was this past week. We talked for an hour on the phone. Like, we talk on the phone, we text, but the actual FaceTime with my dad, I just haven't narrowed that down. I FaceTimed with one of my sisters who lives out of province, but I can't remember if that was this month or last month. But anyways, call my dad weekly. I do that. We have not started on our basement. And then prioritizing self-care. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with that in some regards. And then in other regards, such as the sleep, I know that I could do better. So anyways, that's where I am with my quarterly goals. All right. So I need to set my goals. But before I do that, I need to see where I'm at so far for the month. So I've got my May numbers here. So these are, hitting these numbers will ensure that I make up my deficit for the year so far. So let's see where I'm at. I've got my tracker open here. Okay, so April. Okay. No, May. Oh my gosh. I was like, wow, 205 contacts. No, that was last month. I'm at 56 contacts. So month to date, as of the 21st. So 210, oops, 210 minus 56 is 154 to go. Leads, 33. So that's 32 to go. That's not going to happen in 1 week. I'm on track with appointments, so that's why there's no appointment goal here. And then my transactions, so really would be 5 to go. I will be firming up on 1 this week. The one that we've conditionally sold, Hazel Glen, and then I've got Gray Street hitting the market Tuesday. So we'll see. We're not doing an offer holdback on that one, but yeah, so we'll see how long that one takes to get sold. All right. Okay, so let's set up my goals. I'm switching pens for next week. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I've shared on Instagram. My fountain pen when I was at the cottage last weekend ran out of ink. So then I grabbed this Kleena, Energel Kleena. This pen is really awesome. It is a 0.4 nib. It's like a needle point nib. I really like this pen. Like, I'm tempted to just stay in this pen. It is so pretty too. I want to get the blue one as well, because I have a blue binder coming, the new Tanya Plans binder. It's at the post office right now, so stay tuned for an unboxing of that one. But I want to get the blue pen to match that binder. But yeah, I'm really loving this pen. But for next week, I'm going to be using this pen. This is the Faber-Castell. I got this at the stationery, no, I got this at, I went to spend the day with my sister who lives in Hamilton, and we visited the stationery shops in Hamilton, and I bought this pen. And it's so light. It's a medium nib. And then I have the Ferris wheel press. I forget the name of the color, but it's this really pretty, this color here. Anyways, okay, so I just thought, you know, I use black ink all the time. It's time to use my other inks in my other pens. Okay, so technically, how much time do I have this month? 29, 30, so there's 3 days of May for the next week. So let's just say, like, can I do 154 contacts this week? Possibly. This is Victoria Day. I don't call people on stat holidays. I feel that that is poor manners. So I'm not doing anything on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, possibly. Yeah, I mean, I have it time blocked. So let's see. So technically 5 days, right? Because, oh no, there's Monday. So I'm just looking at, I'm not doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Tuesday the 23rd. So 1, 2, 3. So Tuesday to Thursday, 3. And then 4, 5, 6. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the following week. So technically 6 days. So 154 divided by 6 days would mean I need 26 contacts a day. I can do that. Okay, so 26 times 3 days this week would mean I need 77 contacts this week. For leads, I'm gonna set a goal of, with 77 contacts, I'll set a goal of 3 leads. I would like to book 2 appointments. I don't have any booked this week, so I'm not gonna set a goal for appointments held. And then contracts signed. I don't think I have anybody. Nope. And then firm deals, I wanna get Hazel Glen firmed up this week. Okay, those are my goals for next week. Okay, reviewing rolls and big rocks. Let's do that. So I have my rolls in, hang on, let me grab my compass card first. I brought one with me, and that was the problem last week too. I mean, I could have just set up a compass card, but I didn't even bring one with me. My rolls, I have my rolls here. First thing I'm going to do is my sharpen the saw. I have that as my #1 roll. What the heck is that? Anyways, as my #1 roll is myself. And then I have the other roles in my life. So I'm going to do my sharpen the saw goals first. I'm going to speed this part up and then walk you through when I'm done. All right, short and sweet. So for my sharpen the saw, deep breaths daily. This is part of my pelvic floor physiotherapy as well, is to take those deep breaths and relax my pelvic floor. Daily movement based on, I've learned to, with being a projector with, sorry, hit the camera, human design, my energy type as a projector is I'm supposed to be doing movements that feel good for my body, which is interesting because I've been feeling that over the last couple of years. And I've noticed that when I force, and I used to be able to just, no matter how I felt, do any type of exercise. If I was tired, I would just push myself and, you know, I recover pretty quickly. I think, you know, when we're younger, we're more resilient and we do recover quicker, but not so much as we get older. And so I've been noticing that these last few years. And so even if I plan, I'm going to do strength training Monday, Wednesday, Friday, let's say, for example, if my body's not feeling it, I can't force it. Yeah, so just doing what feels, so daily movement. So if it's yoga or deep stretching one day, or if it is a strength workout or a dance workout, just doing what my body feels, even though my goal is to always do 2 strength workouts per week. Just listening to my body. Sleeping habits, getting back with that. Doing week 5 of my projector course. So keeping it short and sweet. And then my CEO team leader role, doing 411 with Tyler. It's his birthday on Tuesday. Monday, tomorrow is the stat holiday. We usually do our 411s on Tuesday, or sorry, on Mondays, but it's a holiday. And we're just gonna enjoy that family time. And then his birthday is Tuesday. So just gotta make sure that we do touch base this week. And then I have some marketing that I need to do with Ryan. And then since we have a new listing launching on Tuesday, making sure I'm staying on top of the feedback. Even though it's digital, we get a notification as soon as our showing time is over. So we book everything online, and let's say the showing is from 4 to 4:30. At 4:30, we get an email asking for feedback. Like, it couldn't be easier, and it's amazing how many agents do not provide feedback. It drives me nuts. Literally takes 30 seconds. So making sure I stay on top of that, I just call the agents right after the showing to ask how it was, and then I just fill in the feedback form myself. And then following my schedule, that's my realtor role. Follow my schedule. wife and mom. This week's focus is my son's, he turns 21. We've already got him his birthday present. He bought a new car, is it 4 weeks ago now? So it was stuff related to his car. But, you know, we still want to make sure that we still spoil him. And then sister and friend, I have a coffee date with a colleague that I need to get set up. And then with my BFFs, this one requires planning and going out of town. So I got to get that planned out. All right. So next up, I did that. And then my month calendar, I believe everything, if you hear that, that's a couple of teenagers that just walked by with their basketball. Okay, oh yes, I do have to update this. I'm gonna do this in black ink, of course. I gotta have it matching. So, oh yeah, I do have it in here. We're listing Gray Street on Tuesday. Let me see if I'm missing anything. I just might be. Oh yeah, we did have on the 19th. Okay, I don't have these dot stickers with me. I thought I brought them. I was checking my pouches. I was checking in here. Oh, wait. I do have them. So I have to update my closing tracker. I added a few closings in and I was like, oh no, I don't have these. There we go. And while I'm at it, okay. All right, moving right along here. Where? I always lose my task card. Where is it? There it is. All right, month calendar's done, master task list. So here's my task. I'm just gonna take out this next week. Actually, I've already scheduled everything, didn't I? Okay, let's just do the tasks. And I'm gonna look at, did I do tasks for last week? Yes, I did. It's the problem with fountain pens. I always get ink on myself. Let's see where I'm at for my master task list. Okay, I think that's probably all I can handle this week for that. And let's look at last week's. So I did get a few of those done. My Blue Mirage, if you guys are interested, if anyone's interested, I have not sold that one yet. It's the classic size, so half letter size, 7-ring Franklin Covey, the Blue Mirage Vintage Aurora binder. I don't have it here with me to show you, but that is still for sale. So email me if you are interested. Okay, so let's see here. All right, I'm all set. Feels good. It feels good to get everything out of my brain and on paper. That is not a nice feeling, not having the plans. Ugh. So I've just the main things, my CEO time, lead gen, I have a hair appointment. We are going to be staying at the cottage, I think, until Tuesday. We're gonna go home because we have things Wednesday, Thursday, and we're probably gonna be coming back Thursday night or Friday because 'tis the season, right? Our summers are short, and so we want to be at the lake as much as possible. So that's the goal. My main thing, I've got to get my June inserts printed out. I'm switching to day on one page for the summer. It's going to make my planner less bulky, and I'm finding I'm not using this side enough to have this bulk in my planner. Yeah, so let me just quickly show you. So there's my week, and yeah, nothing's really scheduled in there. The only thing that's really scheduled is my hair appointment. It's the only thing I've got to be to that place at that time. So it looks like a pretty light week, but you guys know, I always share with you what my inserts look like at the end of the week, and they do fill up. They do fill up. All right, that's my plan with me for the week of the 21st of May. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. But I am so excited for the warm weather and the sunshine. I hope that was enjoyable for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. And how are you guys doing with your plans? Do you, when the weather gets nicer, if you're in an area where you have winter, like, do you kind of fall off the wagon a little bit? I'd love to know. I just realized I had another clippy and it's gone. Where did it go? It's probably in one of my planner bags that I brought. You guys, I come to the cottage and it's like I have like 2 tote bags of planner stuff. It's hilarious. Anyways, okay, enough rambling. Have a wonderful week, you guys. I hope it is productive and you hit all of your goals and you make time for your personal wellness. So important. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.